Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk a little bit about sunflower seeds, how I plant them and get the seeds after the blooms are done. I like to start mine here in early May in nursery trays, so that way I can do a second succession of them about 2 weeks later somewhere. This year I'm doing Barry Morris sunflowers, the Mammoth Russian. I used a tray of 8 6-celled nursery pots twice. Just push them in about 3 seeds per cell, about half an inch in. I used some potting soil, and you can always put them directly in the ground, but wait until it's an average of 50 degrees at night. They germinated after 5 days here in full sun, and it looks like a few more are popping up. I water them 3 times a day, soaking them because seedlings dry up pretty quick. After 4 weeks, I transferred a lot of them into pots to put around the yard and a few in the ground in different places. I also just direct sowed a few spots and bunches, doing 8 or 10 seeds each just to see what happens. Normally, you want to space them at least 6 inches apart and thin them about 6 inches tall, leaving the strongest plants about 12 inches apart. So here's a couple of before and afters. The sunflowers are pretty much done, and the backs of the heads are brown. That's pretty much how I tell. I picked some of the biggest to hang out and dry. I'll give it a couple days outside and then bring them inside because after they start to dry, the birds will find them. After a couple days, I took the leaves off and put the heads into a brown grocery bag to dry. I waited a solid 3 weeks, so it's time to get the seeds. Whenever you remove the seeds, you are going to have a lot of chaff. So remove most of it and don't worry about every single little bit because a lot of it will disintegrate. And if you are storing them, you can always throw it away later. If your flower heads are big, it might take up to 2 months to dry. These were mislabeled, as you can probably tell from the video, because they are a lot smaller than 12 feet. I'm pretty sure they're a dwarf variety of some kind, but I don't care. I'm actually liking the smaller ones for a change. I put together 5 envelopes full to give away, and a lunch bag almost full for me from all of the heads. You can store them in pretty much anything, glass jars, plastic containers. Just make sure that they are kept dry and dark. Have fun with them, and be sure to find my sunflower journey video above or in the link in the description. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one.